And not how. Like how? I should explain. And I said, because I'm pregnant, I cannot. You are pregnant, now making you belly. I ran from the orientation camp. I gotta come and kill myself. Hey, my beautiful team Flo J, how are you all doing? You're highly welcome to my channel. If today is the first time of coming across this beautiful channel, you're highly welcome. So in today's video, I will share with you my NYSC orientation camp, why I run from the camp. In fact, when I heard the orientation camp was for 3 weeks, I was like, 3 weeks? With all the stories I've been hearing about camp, I cannot stay for that 3 weeks. If there's a way I would just leave the camp. I would just do my best to leave the camp. But as I was in the camp, I find it very funny. That brings me to my story, my previous story. I told you guys how I was depressed and my elder sister had to ask me, the guy that wanted to take me to somewhere, and I refused, and then my elder sister said I have to leave to somewhere that nobody know me. This is the time for me to even go for my service. Why I said I don't want to go for service since I was traveling abroad, I should just go for my youth service. I was like, okay, the registration is on, so I was like, okay, that's a good idea. I registered online. I submitted everything online. As an international student, you have to submit your certificates online, scan your certificates online, and stuff like that. So many bunch of things. And then I was supposed to be in badge A, stream 1. My name didn't come out for badge A. It came out for badge B, stream 2. I think I can't badge stream 2 or badge B, stream 1. It's been long, I can't remember. So I was posted to Zamfara. I was Lagos then. My husband just came back. My husband came to Nigeria to visit me. When he left, I was still in Lagos. Send me a text, matric number, state code. State code, so and so, orientation camp date and all of that. So when I saw the information, I had to buy some of the things that I need to go to. Besides, I was supposed to do my orientation camp in Sokoto. I'm to serve in Zamfara, but my orientation camp is at Sokoto. So when my friend Kemi saw it today, Zamfara, Sokoto, that's like, I was like, yes. So and it's January. It's usually cold in the north, like very cold. So I was in Lagos. I had to go to Balogu. I bought a kit of stockings, white shoe, a white short, neck. I had to buy some bunch of stuff that I need, and I just buy everything white. They will still give you in the camp, but you have to buy probably. The camp, I've heard a lot of story that the things they will give you in camp is not your size, so don't even bother saying you get in camp. If you want to even get in Mami Market, it's usually very expensive. So that was how I got some of my things that I needed in Lagos, and from there, I love this woman love to travel by road. Not that I don't have the money, like I said, my husband just came that January or more. I was loaded with cash. But I just love to travel by road. While in the park, other people started coming that are still going to Sokoto as well, like other coppers started coming that are going to Sokoto. So from there, we begin to mingle, interact. Where are you going to? Some say Sokoto, Wamako. I'm going to Wamako as well. This one say Wamako. Wow, we're going to the same direction. We left Lagos in the evening. That day evening, we got to Sokoto the next day evening, like it was 24 hours drive all through. The journey was so stressful. We had to come down to rest till we get to Sokoto. And my husband was like, why didn't you just buy ticket and fly down? It's not up to 2 hours, you'll be in Sokoto. I was like, oh boy, your babe loves traveling. I will see Kaduna, I will see Kano, I will see other states. So just let me enjoy my traveling. So that was how we get to Sokoto that night. When we get to Sokoto, we took a cab going to Wamako. We get to Wamako, and The place is so beautiful. The soldiers just asked us to open our bus. We open our bus if there is anything harmful inside before they allow you into the camp. So we just open our bus and check. You just show your file, your call up later. I don't know if I'm correct. It's been long. I forgot. So you show them your call up letter, and then the ones you print online, okay, the one you print online, if they accepted you to come to the camp, there's a letter they call up letter. So you show to them, if it's your face, they will allow you in. So that was it. They allowed us in, and we all went inside. The next day was registration, and they separate us. International students this way, Nigerian student this way. As the international student that I am. International student in the sense that if you school in UK, America, in the Europe, in Australia, anywhere in the world apart from Nigeria, you are declared as an international student. Okay, I school in Cotonou, those are school in Ghana, all of them, they are classified as international students. Hope I make myself clear. All right, so Mami Market. In the Mami Market is where you can buy food. Sokoto is very, very cold, like very cold. So in the Mami Market, they sell water. Is anything they sell in Mami Market that anything you are looking for in Mami Market is there. They sell hot water for you to bathe. They said cold water. They said everything. Sokoto Wamako camp is very beautiful. There is water everywhere. If the water is not running, you can go to the other side to get water. So there was water. There was their food is like a body scoop system. I don't really like it because the tea is watering, like, oh my God, I can't even drink that tea. Me, I went to a boarding school. I can't even experience eating with their kitchen again. Like, it's disaster. So I was only going to Mami Market to eat. I can't even imagine myself eating that food. I've eaten it when I was secondary school. I will not come and be eating all those kind of food. Then the hostel is very neat, but they have this bunk they also have in secondary school, where you see one person at the top and the other person at the down. So I was in the down. I had one bunkie, Victoria. I still remember her name, Victoria. Victoria was my top, and I was a down, and we have some people sideways. I didn't really stay. I stayed for 1 week. Like I said, I ran from the camp. So activities went on, and when it's time to do money parade or more, you will see the soldiers, they will just horn. When you hear the trumpets, you know it is time for you to wake up. Soldiers, they are very wicked. Soldiers are wicked. And when they don't start blowing the trumpets, they don't burn you where you see the female soldier entering the female hostel. Wake up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Pew, pew, pew. They'll start flogging, and it's very annoying. People start running, scatter. Me, as the big girl that I am, I will just carry myself. We have this small bag. Like, you don't have to carry a big bag, okay? You have this small bag. We just put it in my waist. I'll just be walking small. And I saw that a lot of people were saying, I'm pregnant. You are pregnant. Why are you still here? And I said, this pregnancy thing will work for me. Oh, let me just say I'm pregnant. Run to very big field, different plateau. We stand plateau 1, plateau 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, like that. I was in plateau 5. So when we are running, in the morning is very, very cold. And when we are running to the field, God, you'll be shivering. What platoon? You'll be asking, what platoon is it? Platoon 1. What platoon is it? Platoon 3. Till I see my platoon 5. I will not stand in the platoon 5. And they will do the morning prayer, sing the national item, sing the NYSC item. And the Muslims usually come late. They allow them to go and do their prayers. They have a very big mosque. They allow them to do their prayers. Then before the Muslim will not later come. And so from there, I think the next day we got our kits. Omo, see kits. The khaki, the top is very big, while the trouser is very small. The one they gave to me, the shoe is not my size, number 1. The shirt is too big. I know I'm short, but the cloth oversized SS. Why the trouser, the khaki they gave to me is too small. Like the shokoto is too small. Like I had to go to Mami Market. There's the place you sew you can amend. I had to go to Mami Market to amend my own. Then I later sew a new one. From one orientation to another orientation, I was just there. Then I saw my secondary school senior, one of my senior in secondary school, and I greeted her. Then she was with a friend, Pamela. If you're watching this, that was how I met you, right? I greeted her. She said she was from Delta State. I was like, Delta State, what's your name? She said Pamela. Her native name is Ife. I was like, oh, we're from the same place. I became friends. We exchanged number. So whenever I'm hanging out, I always call her. If you want to redeploy, there's a place where they fill the form and all of that you can go. And I went there, and the lady said, are you pregnant? I said no. So what are you doing here? It's only pregnant women and people that have children that we attend to. So I left. So the next day morning, I woke up very late and I had to bathe. I went to Mami Market to buy hot water. Before I came back, the female soldiers already in the camp dragging people. I hide inside. I had to hide. So I hide and I had to bathe my water before going out. As I came out, almost see people kneeling down. There were many. Hey, madam, you are the queen. Hey, and she now saw me. Hey, madam, you are catwalking, the queen mother. Come here. Hey. Which platoon are you? And I said platoon 5. And you still have my friend Nida. When she said my friend Nida, I thought she was going to knock me. I was just faint. My friend Nida, she not like my friend Nida. And I knelt down. She now said, you see your mate Nida, your cat's walking. And I said, but madam. He said, which madam? And I said, okay, sir. And I said, sir. She just said, my friend, keep quiet. Why are you still in the hostel? I was like, I was bathing. Hey, you're bathing as what? I said, the water is too cold. The weather is too cold. At the point, the nurse said, hey, we're supposed to wear white, okay? And a lot of people started wearing cardigan. I was one of those people that can't stand cold. Even up to now, it's very difficult for me to. I can't go out without jacket. It's already spring, but I still wear jacket out. A lot of people can stand the cold, but me, I cannot. We have this hand glove. We can wear hand glove in camp. Sweater. They no longer wear white and white. You see the girls wearing leggings on top their white. The cold is so much. Why are you not wearing your white and white? And I said, I'm wearing white, so it's inside. Hey, why are you wearing cardigan? You could have wear the white on top. I was like, wear the white on top. She said I should pull it. Inside the cold. And I said, but men are here. You said, did she care? Hey, God. And I said, no, ma, I can't pull it. Hey, you, then you will stay here. You see all of them pulling their own. You don't have any choice, so you have to pull. I was not begging her. And I saw one woman doing like this, like if she's pregnant. And I said, ma, I cannot. I have big stomach, number one advantage. And I said, ma, I cannot. And why can't you? Other people pulling their own and putting the white on top. When the commander said people should wear long sleeve or sweater, did he say we should not wear our white on top? And I said, no, ma. She now said, ma, please, I cannot. You cannot. How? Like how? I should explain. And I said, because I'm pregnant, I cannot. You are pregnant, now make you belly. You know those soldiers, they can be very rude. Now make you belly. God. And I said, no. You are pregnant. Why are you still in the camp? Go home now. Go home. And I kept quiet. My friend gets out. As she's not sure I should go. As I stood up, another person said, kneel down. Start jogging. Run. Some people were crawling, and I said, no, this one is pregnant. People crawled down to the feed, and Wamako is very beautiful. The road is all tight except the feed. And China said, people should crawl. I must see people crawling down to feed. Me, we jog, go, double up. I not jog. Some of us jogged down to the feed. Why the other? I don't know why they did not jog. They were crawling down to the feed. We crawled down to the field, and one day Pamela said, Omo, you know what, relocate? They are paying 50k to redeploy. And I said, 50k, that's a whole lot of money. I'm not going to pay that to redeploy. She now said, you have to pay, you have to. And I said, me, I will not pay. I already have my way. If you're married, you can. If you're married, you can show them your marriage certificate and to pay that money. And I said, Pamela, I'm married though. You two, you are married. So we can redeploy for free. She was like, really? I said, yes. So this is your marriage certificate. You bring me your marriage certificate. She said no. And I said, okay, tell your husband to snap a copy of your marriage certificate to you, and that's it. You can relocate automatically. For married people, it's automatically passed that you must relocate. You will not stay in the. So that day we were on the line to fill the form for redeploying. So that day, I don't even know what happened. I went to before I came to the place, I went to Mami Market. There's ATM. So when I ran out of cash, I went to ATM to withdraw money. And if you see the correct amala and ewedu that I ate with begiri and big meat inside with cold water. And then I bought watermelon. I love watermelon a lot. I think the watermelon was what really helped me. So I just finished eating. My stomach was really. I stood in the line of people redeploying, and my stomach was really big. And I was, at the same time, I was tired. Not that I did anything. The only thing I participate in the camp is just that money exercise. The rest things, I'm just a passerby, clapping events, and anything they are doing, I'll just be there sharing them up. I don't participate in anything. So that day I was really tired. I don't know what really made me tired though, but I was tired that afternoon. At this, my left hand, with my right hand on my waist, I stood there. Sorry. Like this, like a pregnant woman. I stood there, and one woman was looking at me. Then I squeezed my face. So like, and then a man called me. I've forgotten the man's name, but the man is so nice. And then the man called me, and he said, sit down. Then I sat down, and he said, the lady that said, are you pregnant? Opportunity, go the opportunity for me to leave the camp. Just said, yes, I'm pregnant. She now said, how many months? And I said, 2 months. And I said, and you are here. Did you tell your mother? And I said, no. Is your husband aware? And I said, my husband is aware. I want to stay for campfire. I want to stay to the last day. She now said, campfire, fire, you dear. Campfire, you dear. I was not just keeping my face down. The man, I said, the marriage certificate's here. And I said, yes. And I even showed them my wedding pictures and all of that. And I show it to them. And I said, madam, you're leaving this camp tomorrow. And I said, tomorrow? No, I can't leave tomorrow. She said, you're leaving tomorrow. Just process everything. Tomorrow, come to so and so place. I went and he filled the form. Sokoto is very cold. Like if there is any place that is cold as Sokoto, very cold. And in the afternoon, everywhere it's very hot. Like hot in the sense that it's like you are very close to a fire. They are close to any desert, so it's very cold. It's very hot when it's in the afternoon. It's very cold in the morning. The night section, social gathering, different people, cultural, a lot of poem, comedy and stuff like that. The night is usually fun. In the morning it's fun, but in the afternoon it's usually very hot. Your skin will just be burning, like as if you are in the desert. Anyway, they said the desert is closed. So in fact, so that was how I went there. They gave me my 19,500. 90,500. He gave me my 90,500. I signed. The man said, so and so time, message will be sent to me. I should go to my state capital, which is Asaba, and they will change my state code from Z. They will change my state code, and then that day I packed my baggages and I left the camp. I left the camp because I was so happy that I left, because the weather, number one, is not good. the weather is, a lot of people survive it, but not for me. I've experienced so many things. So I left the camp, I went back to Lagos. My husband was like, no, you can't travel by road again. I'll just buy your ticket so that you can just travel by air. And my husband bought the tickets for me, and I traveled. I landed in Lagos, and I was in Lagos till later I moved to Asaba when everything was fine. So when I got to Asaba, I went to the secretariat. Is it secretariat? NYSC secretariat, I can't remember. Yeah, NYSC secretariat. My state code was changed from Zamfara to Delta DT 17B 2017 stream badge B /53 something. I can't remember. 5328, I be 29. I can't remember. But 53. Then they took me to my PPA. I was very happy. My PPA is not teaching. My PPA was an office, like working with state government was really fun. In my PPA, we had something like feed trip. We'll go to feed work, and in 4 days you will stay there, and they will pay you like 50k. So apart from Alawi, I was getting 50k. Like in a month, I would get like 50k for feed trip. Some people normally go like every weekend to feed trip, like every weekend, like they'll go on Monday, they'll come back on Wednesday, and they'll go on Monday and come back on Friday. Like the feed trip was enough for them, but they said we are married, so we cannot be going all the time. But at least once in a month, I was going on a feed trip. I was getting like 50k, and then Alawi will still come. My office will still pay me and stuff like that. Then another thing I enjoyed about NYSC was the fact that I stayed with my family. I was no longer depressed. I was just bawling, and once in a while I would go visit my mom, and then that was how I pretty got out of depression at that time. And if you've not seen my previous video of how I escaped so many, the video will not let me film. Can you imagine this? You will not let me film. 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 You will not let me bacho. Yeah, come down. I overcame depression, and then my PPA, CDS clearance is usually stressful. Clearance, CDS, I hate going to CDS, just sitting on the sun doing nothing. I don't know why they do that CDS, like for ghost student, I think, but they are still ghost student, they are still ghost copper anyway. CDS, PPA. My visa came July 20th, and I was already halfway through my NYSC. So I just told my husband there was no point just leaving this NYSC. Let me try. I waited in December. Immediately after my passing out, the next 2 days I passed out. 13th, I think the next week I passed out 13th of December. After my POP, I came to Italy. It was really something of shock to everyone that after my service, boom, I just traveled like that. And even people in my some of the people that sent me friend requests that are in my PPA, they were like, they never told us we were traveling. I was like, am I supposed to announce it? Because I don't want to cause more depression to myself. If the thing did not work out now, you will not say, oh, sure, you told us you wanted to travel before. Where is the travel? So I didn't even tell anybody I was traveling. After my POP, I just arranged my bag and my baggages, and I came to Italy. I was glad that I did my NYSC at that time. It was not a waste of time. But if you feel NYSC is a waste of time, let me know in the comment section below. The stress that people go through during the process of the 9 months or being 1 year program, is it really worth it? To me, if they are giving that kind of money to fresh graduates, they should just give to them. They should not stress them going through the process of all of that. While in camp, there are sections where you can acquire this, where they make this bag. Although I didn't learn this from camp, okay? I didn't learn this in NYSC. orientation camp in Sokoto, but there are places where they will teach you how to make this. Let me take it back so you see. There are some camp where they bring this kind of things to show people how to make this kind of bag, okay? And there are other courses that you can do, fish ponding, fish pond. There are other courses like soap making, tailoring, hair making, makeup. The one I attended was shoemaking, okay? I learned this in Benin when I went to visit my friend in Benin. Just 1 week I learned this. So as time goes, as I begin to get more knowledge of it. But the shoemaking will take a process. I learned shoemaking inside the camp for 1 week, although I didn't really participate because I later left the camp. But do you think the NYSC orientation camp and all of the training is worth it? The stress people go through, the military training, dragging, singing all those kind of funny songs. Early morning exercise, they'll be like, Baba no day, oh, if you wanna kill me, I die. I will never follow you to that station. My mind no day, oh, my mind no day. I love those kind of songs in the morning parade. I love the morning exercise. Like I said, that's the only thing I enjoy the Wamako camp, and their food. I don't eat the food in the kitchen. There's one card they'll give to you to eat. I never used that card. I think when I was leaving, I gave out the card. I gave the card to someone. I never eat there because I was just buying food in my main market. So if you feel NYSC is a waste of time for 1 whole year, let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, I've been meaning to do this video, but this video was also inspired by Nosa Girl. Nosa Girl, I'm gonna leave her channel name in the screen. You go check her out. She also did this story time as well. Please go check Nosa Girl out. She's an amazing person. And see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.